Well, the Gadbandhan probables and the opposition they want to take on, both are there on the panel tonight. When I say the opposition they want to take on, it's the voice of the government as the BJP. Sudhanshu ji, namaskar. And we also have Zafar Sareshwala, Chancellor of the Maulana Azad National Urdu University. Good evening to Alimuddin Khan. Thank you for staying on here into News Hour at 10 to talk about the anti-Modi Mela. अब कांग्रेस का रोल क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, होगा भी कि नहीं, इस पर चर्चा करेंगे. अब थोड़ा डिबेट भी करेंगे. Clyde Crasto of the NCP with us. There's lots that we have to ask Clyde too. Dr. Sunil Singh and Professor Ashok Sinha, thank you for joining us from Patna. JDU and the RJD together. For how long? That's another question that is doing the rounds in the political circles. Devashish Jararia of the BSP and of course Tariq Siddiqui, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, whose leader today has said, I am in rebuild mode. People will want to ally only with those who are strong enough. So we'll see what Tariq Siddiqui has to say, this possibility of this anti-Modi Mela. But let's start with Alimuddin Khan. आपको तो कांग्रेस का भी इतिहास पता है, इंडिया का भी पॉलिटिकल इतिहास पता है. जितने भी बड़े बड़े गठबंधन हुए हैं, अलायंसेस हुए हैं नेशनल लेवल पर, कांग्रेस जो है सूत्रधार रहा है. वो तो ना, माला पिरोने के लिए एक धागा जरूरी होता है, बट अब तो धागे का ही नाम नहीं, उसका ही कोई औचित्य नहीं रह गया है. आप क्या करेंगे?
आनंद जी, जब भी देश के अंदर क्रिमिनल फोर्सेस सर उठाती हैं और देश में जहर फैलाने का काम करती हैं, देश को तोड़ने का काम करती हैं, देश के अंदर फोर्सेस पर अटैक होता है, देश में सैनिक मारे जाते हैं, ब्रेव हार्ट्स का कत्ल होता है, और वो झूठे प्रॉमिस करने वाले जो कहते हैं कि एक सर के बदले 10 सर लेके आएंगे पाकिस्तान से, हमको वोट दो, हम 2 करोड़ पर एनम नौकरी देंगे, हमको वोट दो, आप हमको वोट दीजिए, हम 15 लाख हर अकाउंट में डालेंगे. जब ऐसी चीजें गाय के जब काउ स्लॉट बीफ बैन की राजनीति होने लगे, वंदे मातरम की राजनीति होने लगे, और मूल मुद्दों से हटकर कोई पार्टी धर्म का बहम फैलाकर और जनता में जहर फैलाकर अगर वोट ले, तो फिर उसके लिए एक महागठबंधन होने की जरूरत पड़ती ही है.
अलीमुद्दीन खान जी, लेकिन आपको ये असर कहाँ दिख रहा है? ये जो जहर की बात आप कर रहे हैं, और ये सारी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी सडनली दे आर सेइंग दैट कम्युनलिज्म, वी मस्ट ऑल जॉइन फोर्सेस, बिकम द सो कॉल्ड सेक्युलर फ्रंट. वेयर इज दिस जहर अमंग्स द जनता? बिकॉज एक इलेक्शन के बाद, इलेक्शन तो सिर्फ डेवलपमेंट के आधार पे उनको वोट मिलते चले जा रहे हैं, तो ये कहाँ से ये कॉन्सेप्ट या लॉजिक आ रहा है? प्रूफ दीजिए इसका.
तानवी जी, प्रूफ तो आपके सामने है. बीजेपी जिन वादों पे आई, उन्होंने कहा कश्मीर में आर्टिकल 370 को एबॉलिश करेंगे.
दिल्ली में क्या हो गया?
पीडीपी के साथ हाथ मिला लिया. आप सुनिए ना. अब देश के अंदर लोगों का ध्यान बटाने के लिए गाय पर ले आए. गाय को देश माता मानता है, माने, अच्छी बात है, उसका रेस्पेक्ट करें, हम भी करते हैं. भाई, आप धर्म और जाति से उठकर राजनीति करिए ना. अच्छा, आप मूल मुद्दों पर आइए ना. आप विकास की बात करिए.
अब आपने सारे मुद्दे,
अब 10 महीने के बाद तो बच्चा भी दिखाई दे जाता है.
देखिए, न्यूज़ आवर 10 बजे की न्यूज़ आवर में मैंने शुरुआत आपसे की है ना. सुधांशु जी सुन रहे हैं. अब आप मुझे बताइए, आपने इतने सारे मुद्दे बोले, आप 2 मिनट बोले हैं सारे मुद्दों पे, जिसपे की वजह से देश को तो आक्रोश होना चाहिए एकदम. दे शुड बी एंग्री इन द कंट्री टुडे. दिल्ली एमसीडी में स्कोर बताइए.
इसीलिए तो महागठबंधन होने वाला है.
नहीं, दिल्ली एमसीडी में स्कोर बताइए. भाजपा के कितने वार्ड हैं?
आनंद जी,
भाजपा के कितने वार्ड हैं? ये 2 साल पहले 67 सीटें जीत गई थी आम आदमी पार्टी. 2012 में कांग्रेस और बीजेपी की लड़ाई थी. उस वक्त कांग्रेस की सरकार थी दिल्ली में, तब उन्होंने 138 सीटें जीती थी. अब की बार 181 है नंबर अभी.
आनंद जी,
अब आप मुझे बताइए मिस्टर अलीमुद्दीन खान, maybe there is an element of truth in all that you are saying, sir. But Sudhanshu Trivedi, point is they don't have a voice. सब तितर बितर हो गए हैं, बिखर गए हैं. And if they talk about an anti-Modi alliance, and I'm saying it with a great responsibility because that's the only thing they have in their mind. Modi को हराना है. And the more they think like that, the more they are going to lose. That's the argument we are putting out, because they have to think about how to strengthen themselves rather than think about how to beat Narendra Modi. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
whatever prejudices, obsession and mesmerization opposition is having against Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on their so-called failures of our government. We have discussed a lot, and a time will come then we will discuss point by point. But at least on the day of any election result, when the people of Delhi, that is the national capital, has given some verdict, I think you should be humble and wise enough to accept the mandate rather than keep on criticizing in the pre-election mode. And second thing I would like to say, every time whenever it suits the opposition parties that they want to have an alliance against BJP, what is their mantra? Secularism is in danger and we have to stop the communal forces like us. So my dear friend, who makes this communal secular issue? We or you?
Exactly.
We say that we are for the development.
Exactly.
Prime Minister said that we are for the development and the public is consistently supporting us. But you always make an issue of the communal, secular, caste, other things. And unfortunately, you kept on harping this string. You keep on saying these things, and BJP on the same pitch has kept on marching ahead.
Let's take that
जिसे मैं
point, Sudhanshu
और मैं
Trivedi.
कहना चाहूंगा आपके लिए, वो गालिब का एक शेर है जिसे बदल के कहा जा सकता है कि भाई ये मरीजे सेकुलर इश्क पर लानत खुदा की, मर्ज बढ़ता गया जो दवा की. आपको सोचना चाहिए कि आरोप लगा के आपको क्या हासिल हो रहा है.
Dear sir, where is development? Where is development? Development is not.
Sir, let the people ask that question.
Where is the leader?
Alimuddin Khan, let people ask that question,
Where
please.
is development?
Let people ask that question.
We will discuss development.
My limited point is,
But today on the day of result,
where is development?
You should answer
That is what the political party leaders
people have
should
given the
be saying
answer on
tonight.
development.
But what are they saying tonight? We have to come together. What is Mamata Banerjee saying? That we have to stop this party of rioters. We have to stop this wave of communalism. We must all come together. What is Lalu Prasad saying? कि ये तो होता ही रहेगा कि जब तक हम सब सेक्युलर फोर्सेस एक साथ नहीं आ जाते हैं इनको रोकने के लिए, तब तक तो बीजेपी जीतती ही जाएगी. तो प्रोफेसर अशोक सिन्हा, why should all these rival parties not first sit and think कि स्टेट आफ्टर स्टेट इलेक्शन, सिविक बॉडी इलेक्शन, बाई पोल्स कहीं भी हो, क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है कि बीजेपी फिर भी जीतती चली जा रही है? कोई इंट्रोस्पेक्शन नहीं करेगा. आज अरविंद केजरीवाल इंट्रोस्पेक्शन नहीं करेंगे, ईवीएम का बहाना दे देंगे. एसपी और कांग्रेस ने इंट्रोस्पेक्शन नहीं किया, फेल हो गए उत्तर प्रदेश में गठबंधन बनाने के बाद भी. फिर भी क्यों ये गठबंधन का वो चल रहा है उम्मीद?
Yes, it's a matter of introspection. We have done it, and time and again we have been repeating this thing right before the UP election, that unless until opposition parties shelve their egos, they cobble together.
So after your introspection, you came to the conclusion that by yourself, none of you are capable enough to meet people's expectations to take BJP on, that you are all so weak now that you have to come together to beat the BJP? Is that what your introspection showed you?
So what is undemocratic in it? So what is undemocratic in it? If we think on that line,
undemocratic.
What is undemocratic in it? That's the right. That's the prudent thinking.
अरे प्रोफेसर साहब, आपके साथ सुनील कुमार सिंह भी बैठे हैं. अब आप ही बात बताइए. If you say that the net crux of your introspection is that we have to shelve our egos, that is the net crux of your introspection.
Yeah.
कि आपका इंटरप्रेशन कि हमें हमारा जो ईगो है उसको शेल करना है सर्वाइवल के लिए. That's all your introspection is. Your leader today, sir, I'll tell you why you need introspection. सर आप एक बात बताइए, when you have your chief coming out and saying today, मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ क्या बोला
नहीं, we have done it in Bihar.
अरे सर क्या किया आपने?
We have done it in Bihar.
What have you done in Bihar?
And succeeded.
What have you done in Bihar? What have you done in Bihar? The BJP maintained its vote share in Bihar, sir. Collectively, you beat the BJP, but individually you had you polled lesser vote share than the BJP in Bihar. तो आपने कलेक्टिवली आपने ऐसा कोई तीर नहीं मारा. और एक और बात बताऊं, अब आप एक बात बताइए, हाउ डू आई हैव कॉन्फिडेंस इन लालू प्रसाद यादव जो आके आज बोलते हैं, लेट अस आस्क द अदर पैनलिस्ट कि व्हाट सेंस डज इट मेक? मशीन की खराबी है, जब तक हम लोग इकट्ठा नहीं होंगे तो यही हाल होगा. तो यानी आप लोगों ने अगर गठबंधन कर लिया तो मशीन की खराबी बंद हो जाएगी, अपने आप रिपेयर हो जाएगा मशीन। देवाशीष जरारिया, this is the introspection we are getting.
No, don't divert it.
Divert this. This is what Lalu Prasad Yadav has said today. This is what Lalu Prasad Yadav has said today. जब मशीन की खराबी है, जब तक हम लोग इकट्ठा नहीं होंगे तब तक यही हाल होगा। What is the logic here? अब ऐसे नेताओं को हम वोट देंगे।
How many debates you have done on the development issue?
या देवशी,
ठीक है, जिस भी दिन देखो धर्म के नाम पर डिबेट्स हो रही हैं।
हाँ,
where is development? You are saying, continuously saying that development is the pro agenda of BJP. How many development debates we have done
BJP is
this
saying
on this
development is their agenda. I am not saying, but who's questioning the BJP today?
That is saying.
Who is questioning the BJP? Sir, if a Mayawati stands there and asks the BJP questions, there are 20 questions turning back at Mayawati. Let's see the questions. Sir, let me please, with all humility and with due respect, your leader is your biggest liability today as the party. Do you or do you not agree? Your leader has got charges of corruption. Your leader has moved away from the ideals of the BSP. The basic, the very foundation of the BSP, on the basis of which
it show me any charges?
Sir, no. What do you mean by prove any charges? It is all evident to everybody. Can she come out and say what has she done to grow the BSP? What did she come out and say? What is it that she came out and said after the poll debacle? EVM की गलती। मुसलमान बीजेपी को वोट कैसे दे सकता है? This is the discourse. This is the discourse your leader wants to come and talk to the nation. This is what she's going to go and tell India tomorrow. She's going to lead the Grand Alliance.
That's what a central minister of BJP said. That Muslim doesn't vote for us.
You have to wake up and see. Let's just put out the numbers of the vote.
Look at the reality. Muslim doesn't vote for us.
This is the vote share that you have garnered over the years. Let's put out those numbers, can we, for each of these parties. Let's put it out for our viewers and see which party has grown and which party has fallen. Can we do that right now? Yes, this is the BSP. Sir. Look at the numbers. Lok Sabha elections only I have put out. I have not put out the state elections, just Lok Sabha elections because of the national picture. These are the people who want to cobble together an anti-Modi alliance. 4.7% in 1988. For 1999, 4.2%. 2004, 1998, 1999. It is 1998, not 1988.
I am saying that
no, 5.3%, 6.2%. You have slipped. You have slipped. You are not growing year on year. You are not growing year on year. Why? Look at the Samajwadi Party. Let's flip to the Samajwadi Party. Look at the Samajwadi Party. Look, 1998, 4.9%. Where were you? The parties were touched. Today, where are they? 2014, 3.4%. Is this growth of vote share or are you falling down, Tariq Siddiqui? What is happening? Which party is growing? Tell me which party has grown its voter base. Let's look at the other figures. JDU also we'll put out. We'll put out what the Congress has done. JDU, look at this. 3.1%. Your best years in 1999. You were resurging. 2009, 1.5%. 2014, highest number of candidates you fielded. The JDU fielded. Sunil Kumar Singh. How many won? 1.1% is what you got as your vote share. You are talking about taking on Narendra. Let's look at the Congress figures. Let's look at the Congress figures. Congress, your best performance after the 50s, 1956, 57, where you had about 47% vote share, 1984, 48.1%. 2014, 19.5%. 19.5%, less than half of what you were in 1984. Which party is growing in this country? Which party has gone ahead and said we'll carry forward the legacy of our founding fathers, the ideology of our founding fathers and go to the voter base? Alimuddin Khan. Look at the BJP now. Now look at the BJP.
Anandji.
This is what the BJP has done year on year.
Anandji in Delhi.
Year on year, except the 2009 when they dipped to 18.8%, they have been consistently growing, sir. They have not been falling. They have learned. This is a party which is learning, which is responding to what is every election they contest. मुद्दा अलग होता है, तरीका अलग होता है, एवोल्यूशन हो रहा है. आप लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं और फिर बैठते हैं और साथ में बोलते हैं हमको हमारे ईगोस को शेल्फ करना पड़ेगा.
आनंद जी 1977 में भी ऐसा हुआ था और उसके बाद 1980 के इलेक्शन में भी ये हुआ था.
क्या हुआ था सर?
1997 में हमारी
1977 में इमरजेंसी हुई थी.
हमारी वोट चली गई थी.
हाँ, क्यों गई थी?
1980 में हमारी लैंडस्लाइड विक्ट्री हुई
सर, अभी तो अभी इंदिरा गांधी नहीं है सर,
जब्त हो गई थी।
अभी इंदिरा गांधी भी नहीं है, अभी राजीव गांधी भी नहीं है, अभी राहुल गांधी है। अब आप बताइए, आप दिल पे हाथ रख के बोलिए, आपको लगता है राहुल गांधी एक ऐसे अपोजिशन की का निर्माण कर सकते हैं जो भाजपा को टक्कर देगी? आपको लगता है ऐसा? आपको लगता है कांग्रेस के बिना कोई गठबंधन नहीं है? ये आप भी जानते हैं, हम भी जानते हैं।
सस्टेनेबल
आज को आज क्या सही बात, लेट्स कॉल अ स्पेड अ स्पेड। लेट मी टेल यू दिस, Sunil Kumar Singh,
victory can be brought only by the development.
You can say whatever.
You have to understand the difference. Alimuddin Khan, you have to understand the difference. If you are saying the last time in the 70s and the 80s, your party was able to come back and pose a challenge, the fact today is your party, the Congress party, JDU, TMC, RJD, SP, BSP, none of them seem to have the confidence that they can bounce back by themselves. इसीलिए तो ये permutation combination चल रही है हर स्टेट में, क्योंकि किसी को भरोसा ही नहीं है, including perhaps the NCP. Which we saw in the last round of elections in this state. But before we come across to Clyde, I want to go across to
आपके पास है वो डाटा, हमारे पास बहुत पहले से है।
Alimuddin Khan,
वो डाटा हमारे पास बहुत
क्या किया आपने उसका? उस डेटा का क्या किया?
चुनाव की बात नहीं है।
उस डेटा का आप कहाँ बैठ के क्या कर रहे हैं? उस डेटा का कौन कहाँ बैठ के अचार डाल रहा है? मुझे बताइए ना अलीमुद्दीन खान, बताइए। अगर आपके पास डेटा है तो आपने क्या किया उस डेटा का? क्या किया है इसको ग्रो करने के लिए आपने क्या किया? अभी
आनंद जी, in Delhi itself we have come from 9%
2 मिनट रुकिए, we've got some news to share.
vote share in this election today.
I want to respond just to
just 2 minutes. 1 minute, Sudhanshu. I just want to bring in JDU also at this point. Now, Mr. Sunil Kumar Singh, what is this sign of desperation? At one point when Nitish Kumar said in 2014, the man is moving with a lantern even in daytime to take the state back to dark days. That's what he said about Lalu Prasad. Fir kya hua? Just because he wanted to survive, he wanted power in his hands, that became acceptable. The fact that Lalu Prasad could take your state back to dark ages, that became acceptable to you. What did he say about Mulayam Singh Yadav? That Nitish Kumar is a research scholar from the University of Secularism, where Mulayam Singh Yadav is not the vice chancellor of. Then what happened? You were ready for a man, you were calling him communal, now you were ready to join hands with him. Suddenly he became secular because you wanted to stop the BJP. For the Congress party, allegations of corruption, Nitish Kumar himself raised those allegations of corruption. When it came to the Congress party, it is the Congress that promoted corruption all through. It is the mother of corruption. You are talking about corruption in Bihar, but what about what Congress has done at the center? Then what? Corruption became acceptable and they became secular just because you wanted to stop the BJP. Now, how do you think people will continue to repose their faith in political parties like this if they keep forgetting and changing their goalposts, because all that matters to them is stopping the BJP? What the people want to say, what the mandate is, what the citizens and the voters of this country want, development, jobs, economy, none of that matters. Let's sit and do the permutation combination of how many seats who can get so that we can win this election. That is what it has boiled down to. Is that fair?
The thing which you are saying as desperation, I take it as a very positive sign for the democracy. That so many opposition leaders, they are singing to the tunes of having a Mahagathbandhan. I take it as a very positive sign, because the country today needs a Bihar kind of a Mahagathbandhan. And thankfully, all the important opposition leaders,
they sang the tunes of a bigger Mahagathbandhan even before Bihar. Sunil Kumar Singh, they sang the tunes of a Mahagathbandhan even before Bihar happened. What happened? Mulayam Singh Yadav abandoned you right before elections and ran off. What is to say that won't happen again? What is to say Mamata Banerjee's ego won't become larger than Nitish Kumar, or Akhilesh is not bigger than Mayawati? What are you all doing? Instead of sitting and introspecting what must be done.
If Lalu and Nitish can come together in Bihar, I think every opposition leader will come together and form a Bihar type Mahagathbandhan, and we will take on BJP in 2019, and we will bring the
alliances which are not comfortable, but they are stitched together just for convenience, never last. And there are only problems.
No, it
if
is
Lalu
not
Prasad Yadav has a land
convenient.
scam against him, has a sand scam against him, then Nitish Kumar is also bearing the brunt of the opposition, or even his own party or his own allies' ire for imposing prohibition in Bihar. So there are issues which will always remain. And you, history is 1989, 1996, 1997, 1999, 2004. Whenever you have coalitions, you have only got confusion. You don't have anything else. And today, I'll tell you, sir, across all of these, across all of these alliances, one common string that I said right at the beginning was that there was a Congress party. और जब कांग्रेस पार्टी ने साथ दिया है, उन्होंने धोखा भी दिया है. You know that also. The Janata Party alliance support from the outside, and when they withdrew support, क्या हुआ? सरकार गिर गई. Those years of the coalition were the worst years of our democracy, sir. Sudhanshu Trivedi. After that, Clyde Crasto. Yeah, Sudhanshu. Zafar Sareshwara, coming to you.
My co-panelists have just given a reference of the previous things. I will like to say that we are highly grateful to these opponents who are talking about an alliance against BJP. You have given the reference of 1980. आप याद करिए जनता पार्टी से हम क्यों अलग हुए? Dual citizenship. You cannot have connection with RSS.
Yeah.
What was the result? 89 में हम 2 से 86 हो गए, from 2 to 86. Then in VP Singh again we joined. Then you alienated ourselves after VP Singh. फिर क्या हुआ? Subsequently from 120 to 161. Then again you join hands in the Devgowda and Gujarat experiment to stop BJP. What was the result? Then we become leader of the coalition under Atal Bihari Vajpayee 1998. Then 2004 we missed with 7 seats. Then again you joined hand with UPA and kept on bashing Shri Narendra Modi. I think he is the most targeted leader since independence. And what happened? You were saying hi Modi, and finally it was Narendra Modi who led to BJP's victory and BJP got a clear majority. भाई मैं तो कहना चाहूंगा आपने जो हमारे ऊपर जुल्म किए उसे एक लाइन में कहूंगा, और हम कहां से कहां पहुंच गए. जो जुल्म किए तुमने थे हम पर उसका न कोई हिसाब, जर्रा थे लेकिन तेरी लौ में जलकर हम बन गए आफताब. तो मैं तो कहना चाहूंगा हमारी इस ग्रोथ में आपकी सो कॉल्ड एंटी बीजेपी पॉलिटिक्स ने बड़ा रोल प्ले किया है, इसलिए कॉन्फिडेंट रहिए आगे भी जो आप करेंगे उससे देश का भी हित होगा और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का विकास और होगा.
The BJP, yeah, that's what the BJP is saying. लगे रहिए. Now I'll ask you, Clyde, something.
Comment on this.
Yes, Devashish coming to you after this. Clyde has not spoken. 27 minutes into the debate, Clyde Crasto and Zafar Sareshwala have not spoken. Just getting a quick comment from both of them. Gentlemen, please. Yes. Now, this is all survival tactics, opportunism. Which party has come out and said we are going to rebuild, we are going to focus on getting it right? BSP gets historic mandate, squanders it the next election. Samajwadi Party gets a historic mandate, squanders it the next election. Look at your own party, sir. Where are you standing today?
Well, where are we standing? You're talking about introspection.
You are losing. You are losing. You are losing. Left, right and centre.
Okay.
You lost in Mumbai civic body elections, you lost in the Maharashtra polls, you lost in the civic body elections, you're losing critical components of your party as cadre who are disgruntled. There are people who don't want to take up responsibilities.
Now that I've not spoken, can I speak a little? I mean, you're talking about our cadre being disgruntled and everything. Let me tell you something, that there's no question of our cadre being disgruntled. I mean, I know what happens in my party. Our cadre is all there despite, yes, I agree that we've not got the enough seats that we should have got, and we've not, but that's a time. That's a cycle of life, there's a cycle in politics. You cannot
where is the cycle where NCP was the single largest party in Maharashtra?
There is introspection. We are meeting every day. Yes, I mean, there's a lesson learned. I am upfront enough to tell you, yes, there's a lesson learned. Yes, there's introspection. We keep doing it. I've come today. I've had a part of a meeting, the 6-hour-long review meeting that was going on. It's been happening in the last 3 days. We've had review meetings, everything, and we are working on it. You know, see, in politics, you cannot write anybody off. Nobody's indispensable. Yes, we accept that we didn't do well, but doesn't mean that we will not do well tomorrow. We will come back.
Explain to me something today.
We will come back. We will do well.
If you think you will come back, if you think there are lessons learned and the message that the people are trying to send to your party, you're getting that message, then why is it that when the last state elections in this state happened, your party kept sending out feelers, even your party leaders made comments about being open to a partnership with the BJP? And why is it that this evening then Sharad Pawar, we understand, is meeting Sonia Gandhi again? So are you swinging towards BJP? Are you swinging towards the Congress party? Or are you a party by yourself that can sustain in this state and win?
We are in the opposition. We meet people, we talk. There's nothing wrong in doing that.
Okay.
Also the fact
are you not going to be part of this anti-Modi Mela?
No. See, that's what I want to come to. Now, if you allow me to speak a little, let me say that, you know, we keep talking about anti-Modi Mela and it's all about Modi ji. But let me tell you, Modi ji is heading the NDA. The NDA is a group of parties. So are you trying to say the other partners of the NDA have no contribution in the NDA? If a BJP candidate wins, he doesn't. One second, Anand, let me just finish. If a BJP candidate wins, he not only wins just because of the BJP, he also wins because there are several parties, almost more than 30 parties who have contributed contributed to that particular win. A particular party, for example, an RPI may have not won a seat, but does not mean that when a BJP person has won, he's not got the RPI votes.
Correct.
So it's a collective votes that have come together. No, I wish there were other NDA partners on this panel, because here what I am hearing throughout is that it's only about Modi ji, it's only about BJP. But what about the Shiv Sena? What about the Shiromani Akal Dal? Have they not contributed?
So if it is not about Modi,
talk about their contribution. It's not just about Modi ji.
If it is not about only BJP, clearly not for your party, because in the last state elections you were willing to even join hands with them. So then it's only about power, is it? It's not about ideologies at all. You are ready to become allies with any political party.
Joining hands with the BJP, we cannot join hands with the BJP. Our mindsets are different, our ideologies are different. We cannot be a part of the BJP, never. My point here is, yes, Modi ji is their leader, everything I agree to that. But it's a collective effort. If there's a Mahagathbandhan opposition, the NDA also is a Mahagathbandhan. It's a group of parties.
Your mindset, your ideology is different. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Your mindset and your ideology is different.
Yes.
So how, to whose ideology is your ideology similar?
No. We have.
What is your ideology?
No, our ideology is serving the people.
Wow. So
serving
which political party does not want to serve the people?
See, that's the whole point.
Which political party does not want to serve the people?
Everybody has their own ideology.
Please understand, Mr. Sharad Pawar was part of the Congress party sometime, and he fell out of the Congress party. Was that ideological differences, or were there other differences? So ideologically, even if you're still aligned to the Congress party, let me tell you something.
Are you trying to say the BJP does not have ideological difference with the NDA members along with them?
If they have ideological differences, that's what I said. Any alliance of convenience, whichever party is hurting the party.
My question to you is
a simple question. One
question to you. Today the BJP has a majority. Are you trying to say that tomorrow, for any reason, I mean, you are saying, not you, but the way the things are going, it's as if the BJP is indispensable. They'll never. If tomorrow
is indispensable,
that's how you guys are making it sound that we can't fight BJP by ourselves. We all need to come together.
Opposition is this is the caption.
But that's the truth.
No, so
that's the truth today.
That's what I'm coming to.
Isn't that the truth?
So my question is
something.
Can I finish my question? Just one question.
Okay.
My question is, in relation to this, my question is, if hypothetically, let's think tomorrow that the BJP does not have the numbers, okay, they dwindle. Because in politics, anything can happen. Do you think the same people who are now with the NDA will stick together? They've been running around everywhere.
So they are all opportunists.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let's take that.
What we are saying is that there is opportunism which happens in politics, but not introspection, and that's exactly what the premise of the debate is.
There is introspection.
Where is the introspection, sir? Where are you trying to say? Where are you?
Why don't you come
3 years after the drubbing? 3 years after the drubbing. 3 years after the drubbing, you've decided to introspect.
No.
Let's hope that the Congress party takes a cue from your erstwhile partner and also your allies and their allies in the UPA too, that they are introspecting after 3 years, so perhaps they should also start.
No, we are not introspecting. It's a process.
Wait a sec.
Why do I tell you for 3 years what I've been doing? I can't tell you what I'm doing for 3 years.
You don't have to tell us. Please go and tell your voters what lessons you learned and what message.
That's what we're doing.
How many elections have you fought across Maharashtra? How many elections have you fought at various levels across Maharashtra where you can show a significant gain in vote share over the last 3 years? Where are the places? Can you count them? If you can count them in your fingertips, it's not good enough, sir. You should lose count of them. My point is, I can tell you more than 10 instances.
No, I can also tell you a lot more than 10 instances. So we'll need a longer time for that.
Let's go across to Zafar Sareshwala. Zafar Sareshwala. Sir, this entire thing about how to beat the BJP, is that what should that be the focus? This entire mela, अरे इसको साथ में नहीं मिलेंगे तो हरा नहीं सकते. That means they've already lost. They've already lost. They are not giving the voter the alternative to the current establishment.
Anand, now give me uninterrupted time. I am here for 30 minutes and all these politicians have been talking. This whole anti-Modi mela, just on one thing that they want to defeat BJP or Modi, is going to be a disaster. It will rather increase the footprint of BJP more than what it is now. Because any opportunism and the negativity will not work. If they want to have relevance or make themselves relevant, then they need to give an alternative narrative. I mean, what better than what BJP or Modi has offered or is offering? What do they have to offer? And people are very intelligent. This negativity, I'll tell you, I was in UP today also, day before yesterday. What were they offering? Mayawati was saying, हमको वोट दो नहीं तो बीजेपी आ जाएगी. Samajwadi Party is saying हमको वोट दो नहीं तो बीजेपी आ जाएगी. Now the realization has come amongst the Muslims कि हमारी हैसियत तो सिर्फ इतनी रह गई है कि बस बीजेपी से आपको बचा लिया और कुछ चीज की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस काइंड ऑफ कि बीजेपी से डरा कर हमारा वोट लेकर जाओगे तो ये नहीं मिलेगा. ये रियलाइजेशन मुसलमानों के अंदर भी आया है और हर एक के अंदर आ रहा है. दिस विल नॉट वर्क. थर्ड, हु इज दैट 1%? Because you need 1% to lead.
Exactly.
Do you have that 1%? You don't have. And negativity, the government has, the elections after elections have shown, and recently the Delhi election, somebody who had 67 seats out of 70, what is his level? That people have punished them because of the negativity. People cannot accept any negativity. They want positive narrative.
I completely agree with you.
So this whole
that was the point I wanted to
just to defeat Modi will not work at all unless you don't have a positive narrative.
Yes, and in fact, the point that you made right in the beginning, is it actually benefiting the BJP and Prime Minister Modi more than, you know, making any dent to their political fortunes? That's what they need to realize. And let's bring in now Tariq Siddiqui. You haven't spoken. And is that something that your leader is sensing now? Let's try and give him a benefit of doubt, because today what Akhilesh really said was that we want to first become a power by ourselves before we go elsewhere looking for friends. Have you got the message from the voters that just joining hands with the Congress party and just sending out the message, let's come together to stop the BJP, is not going to work with the voters?
Tanvir, not only Akhilesh ji has said this today, but if you see, we have done almost a fortnight. Akhilesh Yadav ji has met with all the Sangathan, with all frontal organizations. We have done our own analysis where things have gone wrong, where we have missed the bus. And after that, on 15th of April, we started enhancement of membership. So we are basically trying to, though the statistic which has been just shown, we are the only party, we have maintained our vote share in parliament election. Even in 2014 when there was a Modi wave, 3.4 has been maintained. But yes, we are trying to, because we have done a 5 years huge development in Uttar Pradesh, where we have failed to communicate our own people, and what promises Modi, what promises the BJP has done, we are watching. We are giving on 6 months.
What is the biggest mistake according to you, Tariq? Let's ask you this. Since you're saying,
but
since you're saying, I'm coming back to you. Yeah. Okay. Complete, please. Complete.
No, I mean, you see, my leader has already said that probably the communal politics has taken over on our development, and the next. If you see 1.5 months, the Uttar Pradesh, the way it is going, the dacoities have gone up. The law and order is on its lowest, you know, which have been promised to the people.
Come on now, you started on such a positive and constructive note, Tariq Siddiqui.
It's a fear.
And you're going back to the same rhetoric again.
Yeah.
You have been sent a message
of
5 years of governance that your party
has been done was
and
much
in 2
taller.
weeks you already are beginning to point out what the other government now is doing in the state. Now, if the question is about what lessons have you learned, where do you think you failed,
you see what is
that
happening.
You were so massively...
See, you cannot, Tanvi,
you get my point, right?
So we are doing it.
Yeah.
We are doing our own part. We are doing our own part, which doesn't mean if the government is doing something negative as a responsible opposition, we will not point it out. No, it's not our job. We will point it out.
Sure, of course you will.
You are saying what is happening. 40-odd murders have taken place. 6-7 police personals have died. See what's going on in Uttar Pradesh. What I am saying, the promises was much taller than what we have communicated to the people. Because we have done a development in 5 years. We were practical. We felt this is what can be done. BJP said no, we will give lot of things, and let's see what's going to happen.
Correct, but Tariq, please tell me this. Now, a month before the UP polls, Congress and SP came together. The alliance led, Congress won 7 seats, Samajwadi Party won 47. Okay, together their number was not even 1/4 of the BJP could get. But this is also important. The SP Congress in the UP election vote share was 28%, which had dipped from the Lok Sabha's 30%. This is only Uttar Pradesh. So you couldn't retain even your 2014 vote share collectively in 2017. My point is, the mistake.
No, see,
my point is,
I was referring to your statistics.
Yeah, that is the Lok Sabha. That's the Lok Sabha performance. Lok Sabha performance. We'll pull that out for you to look at it. But my point is, what are the number of seats that you won in 2012, Tariq? You won 224. I remember 2012 in Uttar Pradesh, you won 224. Today, you are standing at 47. Sir, my question to you, sir, is how can you go to the people of the country and say, vote for us? Because what we did in 5 years is come down from 224 to 47. My point, sir, is that parties which are trying to stitch this alliance, Alimuddin Khan, coming back to you, parties which are trying to stitch this alliance to take on Narendra Modi, like Zafar Sareshwala said, A, don't have a tall leader, B, they have not done anything to repose the confidence and to instill confidence in this voter, saying that if I'm looking for an alternative beyond the BJP, you are the right one.
See, UP we have not lost because of our own mistakes. So I mean, when you do an analysis, you'll have 1,000 of things good and 1,000 of things are bad.
So that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point.
Was smart enough. They were successful in communicating.
That if you have to beat this juggernaut that you are seeing around you, you have to do
better than Akhilesh Yadav.
That's exactly what Zafar Sareshwala said. He spoke after 34 minutes in the debate, but 2 minutes he summed it up perfectly, and all of you are still not understanding what he said. He said exactly the same thing. He said that if you have to collectively, even if you form an opposition together, after shedding all your egos, so-called, like as Professor Sinha said, gentlemen, it's not enough. You have to present to the people something more than what has already been projected and presented to them by the current establishment.
Anand, 2019 election would be different. Modi has to give his performance report card. But are we asking those questions? My straightforward
Sir, 3 years is round the corner. 3 years of the Modi Sarkar is round the corner. Ask the questions. Let's see who asks the questions. Let's see who is able to drive an opinion. Right now, nobody in the opposition is able to drive an opinion. Everybody is fighting with the other to say, main leader hu. That's what's happening.
But on development front, Anand, central government has failed like anything. No.
Have you asked those questions?
Tell me something, Devashish. How many times did Mayawati ask that question? How many times did Mayawati ask that question and speak about development herself? She didn't.
On behalf of
Devashish, you know what she did? She again came out and told the voters, Dalits, Muslims, come vote for us so that we can stop the BJP. Why did she take that route then? Why did she resort to bringing in criminals into a party to get the votes?
On behalf of our party,
if your focus was development so much and you wanted to question the BJP on development, then why did you resort to playing the communal
Do you ask how many soldiers have died in past 3 years? Have you asked how many farmers have died in 3 years?
Now it comes to the death of soldiers. So how many times did Mayawati ask how many soldiers died between 2010 and 2014, sir? How many times did she ask how many died between 2000 and 2014, sir? Maoist insurgents is on the low. Let me tell you, had you read your facts, 2016, soldier to terrorist ratio in the red terror area is the lowest in the last decade. So you please get your facts right. Do you want me to put those numbers out, Devashish Jararia? So don't come and argue. This is the problem, sir. This is the problem. जुड़ने को तो सब जुड़ जाएंगे. तैयारी किसी की नहीं है. तैयारी किसी की नहीं है. Yes, Sudhanshu Trivedi.
80 to 90% reduction in the jobs.
Sudhanshu and then you, Clyde.
Tell me.
I would just like to put forth one fact that 2015 and 16 was the 2 years in the last decade.
I'll read you the facts.
The number of casualty on the armed forces were less.
Election after election, and you actually will sit here and ask questions about what others have done wrong.
Yeah,
it's amazing, really, for the BJP party to do that.
Ab suno, Devashish Jararia, since you asked me whether I'm quoting facts, and you will apologize to asking me this question.
You should have asked this question to us also.
No, I am asking you. Listen, a comparison of the number of people killed due to left-wing violence in 2011 to 2017, 31st March, shows that last year there has been a dramatic difference between the ratio of deaths between security forces and Maoists. In 2011, 142. नहीं 142 नहीं बता रहा हूं, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, तैयारी करके आप लोग नहीं आते हैं और फिर गठबंधन करना चाहते हैं। अब आप बताइए, न्यूज एंकर आपको बताएगा कि आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या होनी चाहिए, आपकी तैयारी क्या होनी चाहिए। 114 to 74 in 2012, 114 soldiers, 74 terrorists, Maoists, 115 to 120, 13, 88 to 63 in 2014, 59 to 89 in 2015, 65 to 222 in 2016. So 2015-2016 में हमारे सोल्जर नहीं मरे हैं, उनके टेररिस्ट ज्यादा मरे हैं सर। इससे पहले हमारे सोल्जर ज्यादा मर रहे थे, तब आप चुप थे। तो आप जाके सवाल पूछिए उन लोगों से।
सर कब ज्यादा मर रहे थे?
कब ज्यादा मर रहे थे? कब कम? आप कब ज्यादा कब कम? अब जब देवश्री रह चुका था तब आप कहा था।
सर एक मिनट
छोड़िए सर, तैयारी करके नहीं आते, बस मौका ढूंढ रहे हैं, मौका परस्त हैं सबके सब। ये सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, ये सुधांशु त्रिवेदी।
लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, मणिपुर में इलेक्शन हार जाती है बीजेपी।
आप एक
you have put forth the statistics. Now I would like to put forth the ideology.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, I wanted to make a point. Sudhanshu Trivedi, very quickly, you wanted to make a point, and as you do that, there is one question that even BJP.
I just want to say one thing. The Anand had put forth some statistics, and I would like to put some political question. Today, we have got such a grand success in Delhi, but we have decided not to celebrate because we are bereaved by the killing of 25 CRPF Jawans in Sukma. But
Sir,
you remember
in 2010,
I saw your 76 CRPF Jawans were killed in Dantewada. There was a celebration in JNU. And nobody stopped to it. Nobody took any action. There was a Congress government at center. And some of the parties who are here representing this panel were overtly supporting that. So there are two things. One is effective control, another is their support to the subversive forces.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, this is what they will do their politics on. This is what they will do their politics on. राज्यसभा में खड़े होके बोलेंगे नोटबंदी की कतार में खड़े होके कोई बीमारी से मर गया तो उसके लिए आप खड़े होइए, उसके लिए आप मौन रखिए। यहाँ पे सोल्जर की गणना कर रहे हैं, कितने सोल्जर मरे, उस पर पॉलिटिक्स करेंगे। ये गठबंधन होगा सर, ये गठबंधन होगा 2019 पे। इस पे ये लोग बात करेंगे। ये एंटी मोदी मेला ये तमाशा करेगा सर, ये तमाशा करेगा। दिस इज व्हाट द वोटर विल गेट।
मैं कहना चाहूंगा,
इज दिस व्हाट द वोटर विल गेट?
प्लीज टेल मी, खत्म हो गया क्या?
Is this what the voter will get?
टेररिज्म खत्म होने वाला था, टेररिज्म खत्म होने वाला था, खत्म हो गया क्या?
अरे आप लोग करप्शन बंद करने वाले थे, गुंडागर्दी बंद करने वाले थे, हुआ क्या?
गठबंधन तो होगा।
आप हुआ क्या देवश्री जरारिया? उत्तर प्रदेश में जितने सवाल आप छोड़ के चले गए, जब आपको वोट मिले थे 2012 में क्या हुआ था, अभी 2017 में क्या हुआ आप देख रहे हैं। आप वो सवाल जवाब दीजिए। दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। दूसरों पर सवाल करते हैं, खुद की क्या हालत है वो देखते नहीं है।
इंक्वायरी कराइए ना सर, इंक्वायरी कराइए। वी आर रेडी फॉर एवरी।
I have one question for you, Devashri. Very simple question. Let's just refresh our viewers' minds. How many seats did you win 2 months ago in the state elections? Please.
Is that mean?
Yes.
Relevance है उसका कोई?
BSP, how many seats did BSP win in the month of March?
19 seats.
And how many seats did you win the last time around?
80 seats around.
Why are you performing so badly? What's happening? Why aren't people voting for Mayawati? Where are you failing? If I had to ask you where
EVM
are you failing, Devashish,
we have failed continuously. I am also saying today also EVM for the issue.
Without lashing out at your political rivals or at the media, where are you failing? What have you learned in the last 6 years?
I am just telling you that we have fought that election perfectly.
Blame it on
our leader also said that EVMs were rigged.
Dear viewers, this is what it is. Okay, Clyde, 30 seconds to you. We need to start wrapping up, but yes, please go ahead and make your point.
No, I want to make a quick point here. Is that the questions have been raised that why isn't anybody questioning? Why isn't anybody asking? And I cannot speak for the opposition, but I can speak for my party. Our MP, Mrs. Supriya Sule, has been on record for asking the most questions, raising issues in the parliament. I mean, she talks about issues and constructive issues. You can go and check back the records. I'll give you lately. Just give me like a point.
It's not that.
Why not?
Clyde, the question is not. Let me ask you this. This is the real question on the debate tonight is, will the entire opposition collectively stand behind Supriya Sule and say, you are our leader, you lead us against Narendra Modi?
No, but well,
will they do it?
See, no.
Will they do it?
How can I
no.
comment
will
on
they
that?
Do it?
No, but my
right now the answer is no. They are not ready to do it behind Nitish Kumar. They are not ready to do it behind Mulayam Singh. They are not ready to do it behind Mamata Banerjee. They are not yet ready to do it behind Sharad Pawar or Supriya Sule. Because everybody thinks they individually deserve to become the face of this collective opposition. So there is no opposition right now, sir. So ये गठबंधन आएगा और कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
Okay. What is the point you were trying to make?
The point I'm trying to say is
constructive politics in the parliament.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. The question that is raised: are you constructive? Are you doing this? We are introspecting. We are doing constructive talk. We are going to the people and saying, yes, where did we fail?
So let's see if your party, after so much of introspection and interaction with the people of the state, let's see if you can actually come out in a new avatar and learn from your lessons and not actually go back to the drawing table with parties and their seats and their strengths and their weaknesses and form another alliance. Because the only question we are asking here tonight is, when will the political parties, whoever it is, even if it is BJP tomorrow, which loses in a state and then starts having a conversation with another political party, without doing the introspection first, viewers, why is it that they did not get the votes? When RJD and JDU and a BSP tonight here sit and say, we are so proud of the fact that we've come up with this math and this alliance formula because it's working for us. It's not. They're missing the point. If people did not want you to single-handedly by yourself come to power, then please get the message. You're not connecting with your voter. You're not understanding what the citizen wants you to do as their government. And if you're not understanding that, no matter how many of you come together, people will still vote against you. Perhaps you will only end up giving further benefit to the BJP. So the big debate, anti-Modi Mela, will continue. Will it actually fructify into something positive? We highly doubt, but we'll wait and watch. Thank you for joining us tonight.